too.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, and how was the weather in your country today?
And it is normal.
Okay, did you eat your dinner?
Yes. How about you?
Okay, I'm done eating with my dinner. Wait for a minute. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to read a dialogue. Okay, and this dialogue is all about generation gap. So this is a conversation between a girl and her grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, now I'm going to read Grandma Brown's part and I want you to read G High's part. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so can we start now?
Yes.
Okay. G High, are you okay? You've been crying.
It's nothing, Grandma Brown. Really.
Come on, you can tell me.
Oh, I just get over it. It's just that.
What is it?
I don't know what to say. It's like no one understands me.
What do you mean?
Well, my parents say I'm too American. They don't want me to have fun.
I'm sure they do, J High.
But they make me study all the time. Besides, they won't let me date.
Perhaps that's what they're used to.
Yes, but we're not in Korea anymore. Things are different here.
They're from a different generation.
But why they can't understand me?
They'll come around, don't worry. Now dry your eyes and let's have some ice cream. Okay, now why do you think Ji Hai is crying? What's wrong with her?
She is crying because her parents told that she was too American.
Yes, because maybe she wants to have time, to have fun. That's why her parents says that she's too American. Do you think her parents really don't really want her to have fun?
Mm, I don't know.
Okay, so maybe she just don't understand her parents, right?
Right.
Okay, and how about when her grandma tell her that perhaps that what they're used to?
Yeah.
What do you think? Were her parents used to? Are they used to, the old fashioned way, or are they used to some cultures which are not which Jihai don't like?
I think it is the culture. Maybe the culture that she don't like or is a bit strict.
Okay, so maybe they're a little bit strict because maybe it's in their culture, right? Or maybe when they are her age, maybe their parents won't let them do those stuffs like what
Yes.
Jihai wants to do. So, so okay, so Jihai is a Korean, right? She's a Korean girl,
Yeah.
but maybe they are living in the US, right?
Yes.
And that's why she wants to do some things which Maybe American people usually do, but her parents don't want her to do those things because it's not in their culture and they are Korean. Okay, but Jihai thinks that her parents don't want her to have fun, and her grandma Brown told her that maybe it's what their parents used to, or maybe grandma Brown don't don't allow Jihai's parents to do those things also when they were little or when they were like Jihai's age. But
Yeah.
Jihai said that they're not in Korea anymore. So that's right. So maybe they live in the US, but her parents are still carrying their tradition, right? Her
Yeah.
parents still want to follow their tradition even if they are not in Korea and they're from a different. So Jihai and her parents have a generation gap, right? There's a generation gap between them.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why her parents can't understand her because they don't have many things in common. Okay,
Yeah.
now, can you understand this sentence? They'll come around. Do you know what this means?
No.
Okay, this means here we have here the keywords.
Oh, okay. They
Okay,
would
so
change their mind. They will understand.
okay, they will change their minds or they will understand. So in the dialogue, we can find some words which maybe they maybe are expressions or they are not direct to the point. Words that are not, for example, this one, it's nothing. So
Mm.
it's here, it's nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so it means it's not important, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so may instead of saying it's not important, she just said it's nothing. Okay, and I'll get over it, which
Okay.
means
It n- it's not serious. I'll feel better soon.
okay, so I'll get over it, or it means it's not serious, or I'll feel better soon. So instead of saying this, maybe these are longer words. That's why she wants to use some expression, short expression with the same meaning. How about they'll come around that you have said earlier? Okay, they will change their minds or they will understand. And okay, here, her grandma Brown told her to dry her eyes. And dry her eyes means to stop crying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have here some questions. So, why has Jihai been crying?
Mm. She feeling sad about the her parents.
Okay, she has been crying because her parents don't want her to have fun, right?
Yeah.
And her parents won't let her date. Okay, number two. Where were Jihai's parents brought up? Can you understand the word brought up?
Like grow up.
Okay, yes, grow up or here. Here is the meaning. Bring up or to take care of or to nurture or as you have said, grow up. So where were Jihai's parents brought up?
They were brought up in Korea.
Yes, in Korea. So that's why they are
They are.
used to the Korean culture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why they don't want Jihai to do some things that American kids usually do. How about number three? Were they allowed to date when they were Jihai's age? Do you think?
No.
Okay,
No.
why?
Because she told that her parents does not allow her to date. That means that following the culture that um, at that at her age they're also not allowed to be date.
Okay. So when they were Jiha's age, they are also not allowed to date or to have or to spend a lot of their times in having fun because it's in their culture. That's why they are also doing it to Jihai. Okay, now number 4. What advice does Grandma Brown give Jihai?
Mm,
What advice did she
she
tell
just told that
Jihai about her parents?
she was told that they will get around that mm, and they would understand her.
Okay, they will understand. Maybe sooner or later, they will understand Jihai and what or they will understand why Jihai wants to do some things which they are not used to doing when they were just Jihai's age. Okay, how about number 5? What do you think Grandma Brown and Jihai will do next?
Then they would still eat ice cream.
Okay, they will have some ice cream. Maybe it can take away the stress or the loneliness or Jihai's loneliness or sadness eating an ice cream. Okay, now I have a question. Do you think that parents should really let their kids do what the things that they do when they were their age? Do you think what they should follow they should let their kids follow the culture that they're used to when they were just little?
Mm. And I don't know. Maybe no. They should teach their kids a bit.
Okay, maybe no. Maybe because you know what? We have different cultures and it depends on where you are staying. For example, they were her parents were brought up in Korea, but now they are staying in the US or in America. And America has different culture from from Korea. And that's why maybe G high or maybe kids will be exposed to a different culture and maybe
Yes.
they should really understand that every country have different cultures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and if they want their kids to just follow their tradition or their culture, maybe they should just stay in their country, right? So that their kids will not be exposed to other cultures.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have here opinion samples. Okay, so we have here two opinions. And I want you to tell me if you agree or disagree with these opinions. Now, can you read the first opinion?
My parents are so old-fashioned, and their lives are so boring. They go to work every day, then come home and watch TV every evening. That's it. But if I want to have a good time, they're always on my back. Turn that music down. Do your homework. Be back at 9 p.m. or else. That's all I ever hear. What happened to people when they get old? That's what I want to know.
Okay, now do you agree with this opinion?
Um, well, no.
Why? Why don't you agree with this opinion?
He said that he said that um old people lives are boring. Not actually.
Okay.
It
Do
it's
you
still
so you don't think that old people are so boring?
yeah. It they just get they will find the fun in their life. Young people wouldn't get it.
Okay. Young people wouldn't get it. But as for them, the old people, they think that their lives are, their lives are fine, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just us or the young people who thought that their lives are boring and we thought that they are so old fashioned. But for them, they are not old fashioned because it's what they're used to. It's their fashion, it's their way of dressing or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you? Do your parents let you have some fun, or do they allow you to spend some time having fun?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. And do they tell you that they want to, or do they want to control your life, or do they want to tell you what you should do every time, or
Mm,
you can do whatever you want to do?
they just told me sometimes.
Okay, but you can also do what you want to do in your free time.
Yeah.
They will not stop you from doing what you want. Okay. Okay, so here, what happens to people when they get old? What do you think?
Mm,
Do you think people who are older can, lost interest in things they want to do most when they were young?
I think some still want to um do the dream.
Okay, so maybe they still want to do their dream even if they are older.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about this one? The second opinion. Can you read the second opinion?
Um, young people these days don't know how lucky they are. They have TVs, computer, bikes, internet chatting, everything. But we didn't have complain. What was more, we respect our parents. However, this younger generation has no respect for old people. They are selfish and, and ungrateful. I mean, they take everything for granted.
Okay, do you understand the word selfish and ungrateful, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So now, do you agree with this opinion?
Mm, I I think 50-50.
What?
I think 50-50. Like both yes and no.
Okay. So, do you really think that young people nowadays are not really happy? How about you? Are you not really happy with your life? You have everything. You have access to internet, you have computers, bikes, everything. But do you really think that young people these days are not happy? Are you not happy?
Uh, no, I'm pretty happy with my life.
Okay, so you disagree with this opinion, right? This sentence. You disagree with this sentence.
Mm,
Okay, how about this one? Younger generation has no respect for old people. Do you think it's true that the younger generation has no respect with older people?
I think they are not. Some are not selfish, like they really want to share with other people, and ungrateful. Some does with their some just a little.
Okay, so there are some people, or there are young people who has have no respect for old people, right? They are not, maybe sometimes they are being selfish. They just want some things for them, for themselves. They don't want to share with the older people, or they're being ungrateful. For example, their parents are taking care of them or giving them all they want, but they're being ungrateful. They're not thankful for the sacrifices of their parents, or they take everything for granted, but not everyone, right? There are
Yeah.
still young people, there are still some young people who are respecting older people, right? How about you? Do you respect your parents or your grandparents?
Yeah, I do.
Do
I
you
do.
respect your parents?
Yes, I did. I do really.
Okay. Okay. So, are you grateful for everything that they do to you or everything they give you?
Yep.
Okay, that's very good. You should really be grateful for your parents because they are the one who are taking care of you. And you will not be where or you will not be where you are now if not because of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Okay. Debate.
we have here a debate. Okay, so let's start with this first topic. We have discussed it earlier. So young people have no respect for older people. So you have already answered. You have already said that there are some people, but not everyone. How about this one, the second topic?
Mm,
Older generations cannot understand young people. Do you
uh,
really think that older generations cannot understand young people?
no. Um, young people can still understand. Uh, young people can still understand old people.
Okay, so older generations can understand young people, and young people can also understand older generation. We just need to understand, or we just need to always think that we are not from the same generation. That's why we have a lot of differences. But if we would just we young people, if we would just listen to them, or respect their way of living, respect their lifestyle, we can really understand each other. And if older generations would just listen or adapt to the changes, because there is really a lot of changes nowadays in today's generation. So
Yeah.
maybe we can really understand each other.
Yeah.
Now, how about number three? People become more conservative as they get older. You know what conservative means, right?
No. No.
Okay, conservative means um maybe there are a lot of things, or you were being really strict or about some things.
Mm, okay. I think not
Okay. Do you
because
think they became more conservative?
uh, yeah,
Do you think
maybe not.
people who are older are really strict or really conservative, or they really don't want you to do a lot of things that you usually do?
I think not because maybe they can still like still living like in the old old times. They can still live it when they're young. Mm, uh,
Okay, so you don't think that they became more conservative when they get older. Okay, but you know what? There are some people, for example, grandparents. You know what? My grandparents are really very conservative. But for example, they don't want you to dress the way you dress right now, the way young people dress right now. They won't allow their grandkids to dress some dresses which maybe for them it's very not proper or informal. There are really people or older people who are conservative, but there are also some older people who are not conservative. Okay, how about this one, number four? Children these days don't know how lucky they are.
mm, maybe yes.
Okay, yes, and why? Okay, by the way, do you think that young people or children nowadays are really lucky? Are we really lucky, or are you
Yeah.
really lucky?
Yeah. They are um, having a lot of lucky.
Why? Why do you think so?
They have already have everything,
Okay, they
but
already have everything.
some poor children they still grateful with the things that they are having.
Okay, so kids or children these days are really very lucky because they have everything. Well, almost everything. But there are still some kids who want more, right? They are not satisfied with what they have, or they are not satisfied with the technology or the lifestyle that they have, and they keep asking for more from their parents, or they keep asking for more from their parents or from the one who are supporting them. For example, they already have all kinds of technology. They have mobile phones, they have laptops, they have computers, they have all the gadgets. But still, if they can see or they heard when they heard some new things or new gadgets, they would still ask for more. So meaning they were not satisfied, right?
Yeah.
How about you? Are you satisfied with what you have right now? Are you
Yeah.
okay with
Yeah.
all the
Even
things
if
that you have? Okay, that's very good. But do you still want more things which you don't have right now?
now I have already have everything.
Okay, so you already have everything. So that means you're very grateful for your parents, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really very good. You should really be grateful for your parents.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we don't have much time. So I think that's all for tonight. So do you have any questions?
Mm. I think yes. Maybe can I know more about conservative? I'm not very sure about it.
Okay, you want to know more about conservative.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I will show you. Wait for a minute. Wait for a minute.
Never mind. I think I can find it myself.
Okay, and we really don't have much time, and I have another class after this. But anyway, later I'll give you some examples or I'll send you some examples, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I have to end the call now. Bye bye.
Bye.